when I started my agency, I didn't really know how to get clients or from which platform to get those clients from. So what I did at the start is I actually chose every single platform and I started doing outreach on each and single one of them. Okay. Now I'm at a point where I run a successful outbound agency and I know that one platform needs to be done correctly. Okay. What I mean by that is, let's say we have, not let's even say we have 24 hours in a day, every single person, right? No matter who you are and how special you are, we only have 24 hours in a day. And within those 24 hours in a day, we have the specific amount of energy that we can use for our business. Especially if you are starting out, if you're still running a 1, 2, maybe 3-man team, you still don't have enough time to kind of delegate stuff. And you only have a specific amount of energy that you can use on specific tasks, okay? Whether it be finances, sales, outreach, or whatever. So let's say if you do decide to do every single platform to start getting clients, and you say you do 25% of your effort into cold calls, okay, there's gonna be green cold calls, then 25% of your effort into cold email, then 25% of your effort into Instagram DMs, and then 25% into LinkedIn outreach. Okay. Now, I'm not even mentioning all the other platforms like SMS, Facebook, X, TikTok, and any other platform you may use to get clients. But let's take this for example. So this means you're using only 25% of your effort, not including all the stuff, all the other platforms you could be using, as well as not all the other, business problems that you gotta take care of as a business owner, okay, as an agency owner. So let's take this, right? You put all of this effort in, and you only have 25% of this effort putting into, let's say, cold email. That's what I did at the start when I did start my agency because I thought the more you do, the more clients you will be getting. Okay, and this is somewhat a good idea, but in theory, in practice, it didn't really work as well. Okay, so for example, with cold email, when I did start, or I see other agencies start, these were the metrics I did get, right? This is more of a advanced thing I did because I already was sending a bunch of emails and I was getting bookings just because I was getting a lot of volume in, okay? And I did get a 1.8% reply rate, which is, good in some people's eyes. I was getting not that good of a positive reply rate, right? So I got like what? Like maybe 4, 10 bookings, something like that from these metrics. So what I decided to do, because I spoke to some smarter people than I was at that point in my life, is I actually just decided that I need to pick 100% of my effort into one platform. Why? Because once you have 100% of the effort coming in into one place, this means that I'm able to get more money. Okay? Because that's why we started the business in the first place, to make more money, and then the why and the whole other thing comes afterwards. Okay, so what I decided to do is I decided to cross cold calls off, cross cold Instagram off, and cross LinkedIn off. So what I decided to do is I put 100% of my effort with cold email. Okay, again, why? Because with cold email I was able to put 100% of my effort into this. Okay, and this is really, really crucial point that I want you to take care of, because if you're not putting 100% effort into one thing, that means you're getting less and less of the results that you could be getting. Okay, and this is from the start, right? At one point you'll be good at email, or like for example you'll be good at cold calls. You can delegate stuff, you can have SOPs, you have processes, you have systems, you have frameworks that already work for you. Then you can hire new people, you can try out new platforms, and basically do things that way. Okay, but as of right now, if you're starting to get clients, that's what I did for myself, and I got a bunch of clients coming in. Just use one platform, be 100% good at it, and then you can scale. Okay, now what happened when I did put 100% of my effort into cold email is I started getting insane results. Okay, I started getting 5% reply rates, 50% positive reply rates, and 5.6 with out of office. And yeah, as you can see, I literally more than doubled my results, especially with positive reply rates. So out of these cold emails, out of 2,000, almost 500 leads, I got around 30 bookings, right? 30 bookings. And if you even close 10%, 15% of those bookings, you'll get at least 3 new clients a month, right? And if you charge 2, 3K, 1K, your monthly recurring revenue is going to go up really, really fast. And if you have a good service delivery, then you have, the lifetime value per client could be around 10, 15, 20, 30K of the lifetime value. Okay. So yeah, put 100% of the effort into one platform, one cold outreach strategy, and you'll be able to get good results. Okay. Now with cold email, obviously you need to do something good to get those results, right? Because putting effort into, not a working system is not going to be ideal. So what you want to do is also create a winning framework, right? So the main switch that got me these results was once I put 100% of my effort into making cold email work, I created copies that speak to my ideal prospects. And with some tweaking and testing things, I created an offer so good that people want to talk with me and book calls. Okay. So I'm going to give you an example of what is a bad copy. Okay. So if you're doing this, you can kind of stop. Hi business name, so not even personalized to the first name. Hope you're doing well. My name is John, and I specialize in creating Facebook ads that will get you leads. I'm a professional in marketing. Okay. I stumbled upon your business and thought you would need help with marketing. If you're interested, I would love to help out. I'm giving 20% off for the first 10 people who respond back to me. What this email screams is basically me, 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 uh, me, me, and me. All right, this is everything about me, and it's bad because people don't care. People don't care to get a bunch of hundreds of emails, cold calls, SMS messages sent to them, and everyone's trying to pitch that marketing. And with such emails, it's nothing about them, right? Because we are in a trust recession. Okay, people create emails with AI. They do, they're not special. Everyone knows that AI is doing this stuff, and these days AI is literally chatting with AI, and it just doesn't make sense, right? It just doesn't make sense. So what you want to do is I'll give you a good example of my client that I help with. So for example, if you don't target agencies, I'd rather give you an example that would work for your case, for example, for local businesses. And you can literally use this copy. Hey, I noticed your recent project for example, Michelle at their house, or if it's a commercial project, the business name. And I had a question. Okay. We worked with testimonials, so this would be a testimonial of yours. If you don't have a testimonial, you can say we work with, let's say, your modeling companies to help them go from 1 to 2 book jobs per day to around 6 to 8 book jobs each day. So this was an electrician example. Okay, so you probably, for a modeling company, you would have been getting 6 to 8 book jobs each day. So what you could say, we help remodeling companies, or for example, we helped I know XYZ remodeling company go from 1 to 2 book jobs a week, a month, to around 6 to 8 a month, or 4 to 8, right? You just gotta do some market research to actually know what your prospect needs. And I think we can do the same for your company. Would you be down for a quick call to see how it works? Okay. Now this thing says everything about them. Okay. I know this is your recent project. Okay. I looked into you. We worked with testimonial just to kind of give familiarity with with the type of people you work. So this includes again them, because if you're a modeling company, then they also know that you talk to the modeling company. Go from 1 to 2 book jobs per day, around 6 to 8 book jobs a day. This is what they actually need. They need more jobs to get more money. And I think we can do the same for, again, your company. Would you be down for a quick call to see how it works? Okay, boom, a quick CTA and a thanks name. Okay. As simple as that. It doesn't gotta be special. There are no guarantees or anything like that right here. Just kind of say what you did for the client or what you do for these types of people, and then ask them to go on a quick call. Okay. Again, some tweaking and some testings, you should be good. And yeah, people just want to book calls me in that way. Okay. And the offer itself, as you can see, isn't some crazy guarantee or anything like that. I made it so it's simple. It's so realistic that people actually wanted it, and just by being realistic. Okay. Because again, I'll repeat myself, we are in a trusted session, and people have over the years have gotten so many cold emails, so many cold SMS, cold calls, and Facebook ads, whatever, that they are tired of the guarantees. Okay. Everyone probably, especially in the home service market, probably every single person has been burned by a marketing agency, because people go into this industry thinking this is an easy industry, and it is if you know how to do it, but often people just don't do it, and they want to just get clients to get a cash grab. Okay. And I don't support it at all, right? My goal is to actually start know how to do the service to get the results and then book a lot of clients, okay? Obviously, the first few clients may be a flop that happened because if you don't know how to do it and how else you're supposed to learn. But once you have one, two, maybe three clients that didn't work out, I mean, please just kind of learn the service, learn Facebook ads, learn your service that you want to provide, and then start doing it, okay? And with the whole saturation of things, and I don't mean the saturation of the market itself, but just by saturation in terms of guarantees, people offering crazy guarantees just to get clients, and then they're in the cycle of they get a client for 1, 2, maybe 3 months, lose it, find a new one. It just goes on and on and on repeat. Okay, so make it simple, make it sound realistic, and you'll be more. People will look at you more like a human and respond back to you as a human and want to book a call with you with a human. Okay, so make it simple, make it realistic. So yeah, that was a quick one. Just kind of summarize things is put 100% of the effort into one platform so you could actually, start getting clients, booking appointments with one platform only, because once you're 100% good at it, then you can switch into other ones. But until then, just focus on one thing and test things out until you get it right. Okay, once you get it right, you'll start getting positive replies, you'll start getting appointments, and in that case, you'll be getting a lot of clients and you'll be able to deliver the service for them. Okay, so hopefully I made it valuable for you. If you have any questions and if you want to learn even more about cold email stuff or any Outbound platform, it will be a free link, free Discord community that I created. Join it. Ask me any questions. I can review your copies. I can review your lead list and help you with any questions that you may have around your agency. Okay? So feel free to join it. The first link in the description, and I'll talk to you soon. Have an amazing day.